Hi everybody, this is William with A.P.C. Photography, WDCD Media, and the Elite Collective. Today I'd like to talk to you about NDI and some of the benefits of using it and how spectacular it can be. We do have a sponsor for the show today. That is going to be Atomos. Now Atomos did provide us with some licensing to be able to utilize this particular software on their monitors, which is extremely important. We appreciate you doing that. You did not have to, but it just turns out you decided to help us out with this. We appreciate it. So let's talk about NDI and how important it is for you. As you can see right now, this is a 2-camera setup. Got one right here and of course the webcam. This camera is running off a wireless system through our actual in-house router. This router is sending the signal to us as a webcam, and lo and behold, that's NDI. That's the whole of it. It's really cool that you can do everything wirelessly and use your camera. Now, in this case, it's a monitor that's helping us out, which is a Ninja V. And to make that possible, you do need to visit a website. And this website here would be NDI TV. With NDI TV, they do provide you with software that allows you to utilize this system immediately on your computer, and it's free, which means you can still use this wireless NDI system the way I am right now as your webcam without having to pay anything extra or even have to buy Wirecast or anything else. You could use fully wireless NDI or wired NDI for awesome results at any time. And how to do that, you would need to first off open up the application after you download it, and it puts you into this screen right here. There's the monitor and there's a webcam. These two are fairly important for the setup process. So first off, let's talk about the studio monitor. When you're using that, see if it pops up over here. I'm going to bring those up. Drag that up there. With the studio monitor, you can actually see what you're doing. You can see the camera itself. And this allows you to first see if the NDI is working. Right here shows you your visual signal and your audio signal. I am using a Wi-Fi system. Wired is always better, but Wi-Fi can work. You can send 4K with the Shogun Connect, but right now we're just sending 1080p. The next piece of software you need to open up would be your webcam, and that's for assigning the webcam so that your computer can actually see it. That's going to be under this one right here. All right, where did you go hide yourself at? Drag that up here. That's going to be this piece right here. You'll click on it, these little cogs, and you can assign your cameras to them. So if I can assign Shogun, I can assign the laptop, remote connection. And then when you decide to assign a camera to the feed, you would just basically pick video 1, video 2, video 3, or video 4, and that would be your assigned camera, as long as you've got a signal going through. And that's why you need to have the monitor up so you can check and make sure your signal's working. At that point, you're back to this, where you've got the multiple cameras, easy to use, easy peasy, and you now have a wireless NDI system. One advantage of this is you can have it in different rooms with a single cable without multiple cables to get into the system. You can send the audio from the unit up here. So for example, if you're doing a live stream and you have an interview room and then you have a main room, you can have the interviews in another room, grab the audio off of this and the video off of it, and it works perfect. Or if it's just a second room on your camera view. Another benefit too is if you happen to be in a place where wiring is kind of a difficult piece, running a wireless system through an access point and having the cameras run off that is phenomenal. Or last but not least, if you're using like a Wirecast services you can connect that camera via the monitor to any camera and turn it into an NDI camera. So if you have like 3 of the Shogun monitors, you can run 3 different camera views into your Wirecast system. That Wirecast system now sees all 3 cameras, and you can just do transitions directly in Wirecast and do separate scenes and have instant access to it. I do not recommend mixing non-NDI and NDI sources together. So for example, if you're doing audio or visuals, you do not want to have those on 2 different separate things, on analog and an NDI. You want them both on the same. There are actual mixers that have NDI, and you can run that audio into the system and it works really good. There's no delay issues. But if you, as you notice, there's a little difference in my hands movement here. It's a small little delay, but you'll see it. And that little bit of delay will also include sound. That's why you want to do one source or the other source is NDI. You don't want to mix them, sorry. You don't want to mix the 2 sources. Where you want them all to be the NDI source, or you want them all to be an analog or a regular digital source. This is a really nice technology. Thank you, Atomos, for giving me the ability to license it onto the Shogun and check it out. And this is something we will be experimenting with some of our live events or live to tape events. The advantage of this system also is you can record like a ProRes version of it or a high-end version of it later on and then edit it later, or send the 4K signal, your choice, and still send out an SDI signal for any other transmissions or recordings in the room. So there's a lot of advantages. I just want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. So this is just a quick hello and saying hi to you and my excitement about NDI. Thank you once again, Atomos. Your team has been spectacular in helping me go through the process of learning this, implementation of it, and I believe if you're looking at a source to work with to expand your capabilities in live to tape or even iMag work, this is a really great platform to work with, and I believe it's along the lines of the future of where we're going in every way, shape, and form when it comes to video. Y'all take care. Thanks. Bye-bye.